We have some news, Gavin.
I saw this today.
This one's interesting. So it's from it's Super Mario Maker 2 update adds link from Legend of Zelda. We have talked about in the past, like how would you do a Legend of Zelda Mario Maker, and they did attempt that with the whole. Is it Link's Awakening, that kind of dungeon creation thing?
Yeah, sort of that half-assed
sort of
attempt.
like that, right?
I think that's what this is as well. I think this was what was it? Shigeru asked them to like, hey, put a little bit of a Zelda Maker in that, and that was the best they can do. So they're like, well, we already have Mario Maker, so let's put him in, give him a little bit of different gameplay, and see where that goes. And I bet you people are going to make crazy as fuck levels.
Oh yeah,
and then they're going to be like, okay, well, we have to, we have to.
Either this is like a brilliant just like seed idea where they let the community build it and then wait for them to create the the enthusiasm, the need for it, and then they jump in, or they just are just kind of throwing it out there and not realize that, hey, this is a way to test this out. I don't know with Nintendo. Sometimes it's up in the air.
Right. And somebody had already made like Ocarina of Time's first dungeon in Mario Maker, and it was fucking brilliant.
Do you remember? I think we covered it months ago. It was somebody made like a turn-based like story, like one of those old PC style games where you see one screen at a time. It's like a dungeon crawler kind of thing. They made that in Mario Maker, where each level was a different like way you could turn your screen. That one was nuts, but that one like was a laborious way to like create that kind of thing.
People are insane. Do you remember when Little Big Planet? I want to say when somebody made like Doom in it.
No.
And I like looking at it, I had no idea how it worked. I think the first-person shooters in Little Big Planet 2 were like better looking, like it was actual like a first person shooter, but the first in Little Big Planet 1 I was like, I don't like looking at the screen, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. Like there's clearly a first person shooter, but I don't know how the fuck you did it.
Right. That reminds me, there was the same thing that was done in No Man's Sky. There was the same kind of thing because they have a creative element to it where you can create levels. And somebody created Doom in No Man's Sky.
Oh, of course,
I'll find screens of that. But, yeah, it was what's the main guy, something Murray, tweeted it out.
Do you remember when somebody made I think they first put out those like coding tools a little bit for the game, and somebody immediately made Rocket League?
No, in No Man's Sky.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, but it's still like, hey, this is like the best we got. Like, brilliant, fucking go for it.
That's awesome. Yeah, with any creation tools, the first thing is to do is just make another game.
Right, but I mean that's what people do.
Right, and that shows, hey, this is doable, and then eventually somebody makes something cool.
Right. I mean the fact that I think Rocket League originally was a mod, so fuck it.
I think you're right. Yeah.
It was a Unreal mod, I think. So
nice. So, the original story for this, so there's some details on this too. So this is from Chris Holt of Engadget. Super Mario Maker 2 update adds link from The Legend of Zelda. Super Mario Maker 2 level creators will have a few more tools to play with when the 2.0 update for the Nintendo Switch game drops Thursday. The biggest addition this time around is Link of Legend of Zelda fame. Link will only be available in Super Mario Bros. Courses via power-up. He'll have his trusty Master Sword, with which he can slash away at enemies and dash horizontally or downwards through them. He can protect himself with his shield and use bombs in his bow. It might be as close as we get to a true Super Zelda Maker anytime soon, beyond the dungeon creator in the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake. So you have some tools here. You have your sword. I mean, they're pretty much letting you, I can foresee.
Oh, is there footage of it?
Yeah, they put out a little trailer here.
I mean, the moves you can do, it reminds me of Smash Brothers. Based on the descriptions. I haven't seen this.
Yeah, so we're looking at the trailer here that
update
the Nintendo put out.
What's those guys?
Yeah, so there's other updates too with this. So more enemies.
Yeah, how is it? I just love how much they support. Like I've said it before and I'll say it again, like this community loves this game and Nintendo just supports the shit out of them.
Yeah.
So like
I kind of forgot about this game since I downloaded it. So I need to go back and play more.
Pokies weren't in it? I didn't know that.
Apparently. It's also a way to satisfy the community for like remakes of Mario games because they can just go to here and there's a huge community and levels always being made.
I think something somebody pointed out that's very smart is that one thing they really wish that these games had was allow you to make some sort of form of an overworld map so that you can sort of connect things. Like you look at Super Mario World where you could get a key in one and you had to get something else in another, or you could do something that would change something in another. Like if you could put that in here, Oh my god.
Yeah, almost like Super Mario Maker World Builder or Story
Right.
mode kind of thing, where you can create an overworld.
People
Yeah,
would
that'd be dope.
people would remake every game and it'd be fantastic. People would definitely remake Ocarina of Time in it and it'd be fantastic. Like
Yeah,
I don't know how you would make it work, especially with the different styles, but people would go absolutely batshit crazy
Sure.
for it.
so I guess the P block wasn't in there originally, so
Huh.
you can now create little.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No. Well, they had the colored block thing.
Oh, okay, but this is a Switch one. But there was a Switch before. I know there's some kind of Switch one.
Yeah.
But this is
I think
like
it was the red and blue switches. But...
dash block.
Oh, that's cool. I think they put in something else for like auto player levels, or maybe this was it. I forgot there was a car.
Right. Yeah.
God.
I want the Grand Theft Auto version of this.
This would have been cool to see without knowing it was happening.
Yeah. Yeah. They could have dropped this at the end of like a Nintendo Direct or something. That could be really cool.
Thanks, bud. That's so cute.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I think it's more adorable due to like the goofy like spin off the. Oh, dude!
Nice.
Have you watched this already?
No, I just heard them drop the
Oh.
news and
This is fucking sweet. Now somebody remake Zelda 2.
right. Or the Philips, like the CDI ones. Yeah.
This is so great.
You got
I
'em on.
remember in the comment section for this, somebody was like, now put in Mega Man. And I'm like, is it even out of like...
That could
reason
totally
that-
work. Yeah.
It could totally work.
That could totally work. Like the NES style or Super NES style Metroid.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, you said Mega Man. I was thinking Metroid when you said
Right. And you could definitely do Metroid. I don't know how you'd work it out proportions wise.
I think it makes more sense
like
to get
Super
it through.
Nintendo only, because this is NES only.
Yeah.
NES.
Yeah. It's with
which is
that
neat.
compatible style.
Were there, if I remember correctly, like the hats that change you, like change your sprite, those in the previous version were, and maybe in this version, are still only in the NES.
Oh, locked into their. Well, I'm not sure about that because I know with the you can
Or
unlock
in the original NES, I should say.
Oh,
Super
okay.
Mario 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Hmm.
Got some Mii stuff. I forget about Mii's.
I didn't know you could play as a Mii. But
Wait, you can? Okay.
I don't know. Is that what we're doing
glossed
here? Or is
over
this
that.
just you? Are Mii's still a thing?
To somebody, to 5 people out there, Mii's are still a thing.
Goodness.
I know it was with Super Mario Maker 2. They included that weird stretched out Luigi or Mario that was like a wrench.
Right. God, he was so creepy.
I feel like they need him in Smash. That'd be pretty cool.
God, what the fuck? Yeah, he'll get in there as and then Waluigi will be his Echo Fighter. Just piss people off.
So December 5th is the update for this. Nice. I mean, I love to see them support that. It's really cool. And I feel like Nintendo in general has, at least historically, shied away from like creative stuff or letting, communities grow and making things. And this is them just kind of, at least for this property, changing
Right.
course.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.